reason why I think I believe is, honestly, without believing, a lot of things probably wouldn't make any sense. And there'd be a lot more questions for me now than I had before. I kind of grew up in the church, so you could say that my belief was always present, but that's not enough for me to say that that's what I stood on for the next 20 years of my life. When I was 18 years old is really where I first experienced the connection, or my belief was true in God. I think everyone has a unique story, but for mine, I was in a car accident at 18, and when I hit a tractor trailer, there's a lot of anger that was already there, a lot of anger towards God. But as soon as I hit the tractor trailer and the firewall broke and it shattered through the odometer and it stopped right in front of my face, and at that time, it was probably the most eeriest moment of my life because everything slowed down like you'd see in a movie. And as my face was going towards this, what might as well have been a spear coming through the car, all I heard was, "It's not time." Where it would have been a really dangerous moment for me and scary was probably one of the most peaceful moments that I've ever experienced. That belief carried me on, or was probably the anchor that I used later in life. I served in the military. I'm still serving now. There was a point that I was medevaced home. I was sitting in Walter Reed Hospital, and as I was laying in my room, the doctors came in and said, "We have a diagnosis. We're excited. We're going to be able to tell you what you are or what's wrong with you in the morning." And it was between two different choices. Both of them weren't good. And I just remember sitting there, and my belief was first of like, how could a doctor walk in and say that we have two choices of you're either going to have AIDS or you're going to have cancer, and that's the reason why you're here. But my belief from when I first heard God at 18 settled my mindset to the point to where I decided that this is the point of surrender. I have to surrender here. And in that surrender of my belief, I felt again that peace. And so why I believe in God is because where I feel peace, where I get to interact with peace amongst chaos, that's how I know that my belief is true and why I believe in God, because the only way that peace can have a presence here in what is considered a daily set of chaos is because of God. So every day I get reacquainted and rejuvenated and validated in my faith and my belief because I can see the peace in someone else. I can see the peace as it moves through a situation. Good or bad, the outcome still finds a peaceful resolution. That's why I believe.
Hi guys, my name is Brock. Thank you for watching that video. Encounter Church of Palmyra is a church family right here in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. We want to invite you to come here. We want to invite you to bring your entire story and your whole family to this church to ask your questions and to find a relationship with God and the church family itself. So I invite you to come. I would love to see you. Thank you.